Hello, comrades. This is Soviet, and I bring to you Mountain Blade Warband: A World of Fire and Ice. Of ice and fire, I mean. Wow, that's a pretty bad intro. This game is a version of the Game of Thrones game, and we're just gonna go jump right in it. The music is off because of copyright purposes. Game of Thrones is hopefully still big around on the TV show. I haven't watched it since the um, second series, but we're going to go ahead and go into character creation. The prelude just tells you that what's going on right now, what's happening, etc. But we're going to go ahead and create our character, and I prefer the characters to be HBO series instead of the books, because I saw the TV show. I think I saw until season 2, episode 1, episode 2 maybe, and then I just got sidetracked because of school. So I prefer the characters to be named according to the TV series. Static Wars Retro's factions will be locked in diplomacy according to the War of the Five Kings, and then we have normal, which they can call for war and peace whenever they want. We're going to do the Static Wars, and before the game actually begins, I just want to say I have my preferences on which house is better or which house is not. But for right now, I'm going to play as what the game tells me to do. I'm not a huge fan of the Stark family, but we'll just go ahead and play that. Some people are going to get mad, but we can always have other series, so I'm going to put in the title, this is the Stark Dynasty, and this game was recorded through, not recorded, this mod was played through Steam Workshop. I don't know how long it's going to be here, so the series may end abruptly, but I'll post the link in case you want it. So Northmen, we're going to be tall. I'm 6'4". Our father was a Lord's Retainer. I played this game beforehand. Childhood, we were a noble court. I'm not going to read all of this right-hand dialogue. It's too much for me. Vacation, we were we're going to say Retainer. Our fate, so this just obviously, like it says, character background. We're gonna have personal revenge because it gives us a little bit more money. I'm not gonna do any traits for right now. I'll tell you what they do in a second. But we're male, Northmen, Lord's Retainer, rather noble court. So you are Northmen, and you are tall and strong. Northmen are known as a tough, hardly breed. Some living in clans or tribes of savage warriors. Most Northmen refuse to take holy orders, which means knights are very rare in the north. Your father was a local lord's retainer and provided his battle prowess on many occasions. He was always highly regarded by his lord, who praised his deeds at every feast. As a boy, you learned how to ride a horse, how to use weapons properly, how to motivate and lead men on the battlefield, and how to make a name for yourself. When feasts were in progress and you were carefully observe how to properly entertain your lord's subjects, you were present when disputes among commoners were settled in the court. In your pastimes, you enjoyed rough and boisterous sport games such as wrestling, weapon sparing, weightlifting, and horse racing. Needs lesser noble for a father, otherwise banner is not given. So our father was not a noble, or a lesser noble, excuse me, but that's not a problem. Through the discretion felt suddenly to you, somewhere along the way you became a man. You had to become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Your skills were duly noticed by your local lord who hired you. Sorry, I'm getting text. To form a part of his retinue. You learned the power systems and struggles of the Westeros folk who claim lay to the land, and how to best achieve a living for yourself. Your lord saw it to you that you were trained in the most effective formations and how to best keep a rabble under order, as much for his own sake as of yours. Weapon sparing was done almost on a daily basis, and you could say you felt as one with a Rithia of different one-handed, two-handed, and pole-arm weapons. When raids were successful, there was plenty of root to be divided amongst the warriors who witnessed firsthand the brutal and often deceptive waves in which power was won, also by listening to the songs and poems sung in the warm halls. Old heroes like Azor Allah, Aha, on the last hero were all but heroic cries from the distance past, and the time is right for a new hero to emerge. Only you knew exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave with the rage burning brightly in your heart. You wanted revenge, you wanted justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. The faith you follow, the old gods, is more personal and less structured or elaborated than other religions. You are no one important and have no traits to mention. So traits give you certain things. We can be a warrior, we can do battle roars, we can be a natural leader, and having our men not retreat, but we're going to have none for right now. We can change our religion to the faith of the seven, drowned god, old gods of the forest, and Rahal, or the god of light, as I know. But we're going to be mostly from protecting the Stark family, or doing what the Stark family says. So we're just going to go ahead and be old gods and be Northmen. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the Northmen. And in case if you want another video series about this game, about a different family member, just let me know in the comments. No, we're just going to be Soviet for today. I almost put Soviet warrior. We could change our names from time to time. I'm going to give myself a little bit more Iron Flesh. No one should be really new to this. I have a couple videos around. But there's certain skills that we can do. The only thing that's really different about this, I think it was in my other video. Entertain is really different. Entertainment, every day that you rest, each hero with a skill increases the morale of the party. It also helps while begging or performing. Drive it past 10 and you could be the next bardic sensation. So that's really the only different kind of skill that I know of. And Sailing Master, every point increases the number of ships you can command. So you can sail in this game, which is pretty nice. That's how Khaleesi got across the river, or will get across the river, I don't know. Please don't spoil the books for me, or the show, even though I probably won't read it. I'm not going to do horse archery. I really don't want anything with a bow. It'd be pretty nice, but I think I'm more of a warrior. I want a horse though. We're going to do persuasion, leadership, and one-handed. I don't know what kind of character I want to play as. We can adjust our character's face. The cool thing about this mod, it kind of updates. You know, you can see your character's hands pushing in the air. There's not really a facial hair that looks a lot like me. In case if you've seen my streams, but I'm a ginger. But of course, I like playing as this guy right here. I have blue eyes. In the early hours of the morning, you reach King's Landing, not a busty. Well, I guess in the game they do have prostitutes. A bustling city on the eastern coast of Westeros in the Crown Lands. You made your way here after hearing news of King Robert Baratheon. Climate is warm and the atmosphere is relaxed. Other than the solemn silence around the capital, everything seems like a normal day. You roam down the street of Sisters and eye Venus Hill and the great Sept of Baelor in the distance. Standing still for a moment in awe of such beauty, you feel the warm, quiet wind lightly rustling past your ears. It's certainly a far cry from the road traveled to get here. The soft night and calm atmosphere, I almost said or something else, soon passes when you hear screamings and the clash of swords, people shouting, "Hello, hello, hello!" Others yelling in pain, "Ouch!" You have no idea what's going on, but you decide to take a closer look because you made yourself laugh, Soviet. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Oh, there's the map in the background. I never noticed that. Never paid attention enough to... Oh, here we go. The game is loading. Oh, wow! That took forever. Oh, hello. Ah! That was Stark. The bastards are attacking anyone associated with House Stark. You must help us fight. So we have Lannister knights, foot soldiers, and peasants. No one's behind us that doesn't want to fight. Wow, those women never no. Wow, that has never happened before. No one has actually been killed that I know of. Let's see if we can get a kill in. Oh, I guess not. We didn't kill no one yet. But here's a better shield. I can't pick it up. So in this game, I'm gonna go from first person to first quite often. And I'm almost dead, and I'm dead. Yeah, damn you! You fall to the ground, unable to move. As you slowly lose consciousness, you can still hear the slaughter around you, the laughter of Lannister men as they slay the soldiers of the North, and the heart-wrenching screams of women and children being put to the slaughter. So like I said, I normally am in favor of House Greyjoy, I think, and Lannister. But of course I haven't seen the show in maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. If it's even been out that long. I'm not sure. Oh, shoot, Stark men. So in case if you're getting frustrated at me not knowing who these people are, like I don't know who Lord Edgeheart is, just know that it's going to take a while for me to get to know who these characters are. I may look them up. I like looking stuff about TV shows up, but maybe a while until I'm like, oh, that's so-and-so. You're alive! You're one of the lucky ones. Not many others alive, I can tell you that. A bloodbath. It seems our Lord Ned Stark has been taken prisoner. You must go warn Lord Robb Stark. These 2 soldiers are loyal to Ned and will accompany you to Winterfell. So if I not knowing what the Prey Lord did, I think Robert is dead. I can click on this guy real fast and just see who's alive. The North. Robb Stark is still alive. Okay, and then I think where would what I'm looking for be? Robert Baratheon, I think? King Joffrey. So I don't see... Hold on, I'm looking for someone. So I don't see who I think I'm seeing. The man who had sex with Cersei of the first episode. If you know who that is, put it in the comment section below. But I don't see Robert, so maybe I need to go back and play the main game. This is Stannis. Okay. So you're live. So we can either go not involved or we can help him out. If we do not involved, then we'll have to pick up pretty much where we want to go. Or we can see it done and just go ahead and go to the north. But I'll see it done for right now. The Westerlands has deteriorated and some soldiers join our retinue. So we're going to go ahead and tab out. So this is all enemies now. Westeros lands, all enemies. If they find us, they'll kill us. So let's go. In the name of Joffrey Baratheon, state your business and don't try to fool us with the peasant talk we saw you sneak out the city gates. So right off the bat, we're pretty much attacked. We're not part of your fight. Leave us be and let us on our way. Fortunately, take you back to King's Landing. Alright, so in the combat screen, it's a little bit different from the normal game, but we're going to go ahead and take to the field. We can plan it and, etc. This should be a little bit harder for us. And I kind of know how to play the game already. I think I'm going to let these men come to us, or I guess we can just rush them. Oh yeah, charge. I guess we got to charge them. I'm low on health, so this may... Like most of my videos, I tend to get killed right off the bat. Especially playing with friends. I tend to die really early. But good thing I'm not blind. Here's the first man. Hopefully we don't. No, I haven't. As soon as I got to this part, I equipped the cheat codes and I bought some armor and I teleported away. But this should be a little bit different. Hopefully not too different. These guys don't seem that tough, and I only see one on the map so far, so hopefully we can isolate him. Great. There's the second one. Oh wow. I bet someone's gonna die. Let's go ahead and try to take him out first. We're tired. He ran a lot. Oh. Oh, shoot! Wow. Pull back. We're gonna go pull back and leave, leaving one soldier behind. Okay. Sacrifice of the men will save. There's 15 morale. We're gonna head and try to run away. Wow. Okay, so that didn't go well. And where is the north? The north, of course, is on the other side. So I'm gonna have to go past here once again. And I have 9% health. We're gonna have to get some men or something. I think those 3 soldiers.
What's this then, eh?
Has been wow. This is going really badly. I just started a campaign for, what do you call it? Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword, and we were a lot more effective than in here. We're gonna have to move up a little bit. This is gonna be boring to watch. We don't. I wish I had a horse or something. Moving pretty fast. I think I'll move up to here. I don't want to lose too much of my stamina, because it looks like we lose it pretty fast. If I had a horse, that'd be great. I think I could take all these men out. But with such low health, I think I'm gonna really have to block, or they're just gonna take me prisoner. Hopefully they don't have a bow or some kind of ranged weaponry. So we'll move up a tad bit more. I don't see any ranged weaponry. Hit him. Yes. Back up, back up. Oh, and I'm down again. And I am down again. So this is not going this is not going good at all. So they'll aid the enemy. Okay. We're just gonna have to surrender and be taken prisoner. This is crazy. Of course, you know, when you don't record, everything goes fine, but I did go the opposite way. And we'll retreat. Here's our character, so this character has pretty good stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that for right now. I just need to get to the north, which is all the way up here. Oh! Wow, so we're just... If you pay me, I can't fight him. So we're gonna leave. It's pretty fun. So maybe not in the beginning. Don't try to fight people you can't fight. I'll have to learn that. I think we can get, we only have 96 stags. So we may have to do some things. There's a bunch of people. I'd like to make some progress in this first part. Maybe hold up in here. Request entry to the castle. Wait here for some time. Hopefully it doesn't. You can heal up. There's lots of bandits around here. Or go ahead and leave, try to push on further. So I guess this is how the Starks felt. Trying to get to the north here. We gotta plan our way. We're halfway there, I guess. Once I get into Stark territory, I think I'll take a break. And here's a bunch of them. Right. This is not good. So we're just gonna go ahead and move in. Hopefully, if you download this mod on Steam, hopefully you won't have as a hard time as we are having right now. I know this is not interesting really to watch. But we gained some health again. And luckily we're in the Riverland, so we got out of the Westeros lands. So if I remember correctly, in the TV show, this getting your ass kicked did not hurt you as much. You're a main character. But we don't have a banner, we're just the dude. Here's the north. I thought that was bad guys. We're gonna go ahead and go past the moat. And I think when we get to Winterfell, I think that would be an awesome cliffhanger to do. Or I guess we can talk to whoever's at Winterfell. And then leave off with that. I guess this is supposed to be more of a river. Shouldn't have allied with the Starks at the beginning. That was unfortunate. But I'll probably be playing this game on my own with cheat codes. I didn't have to pay anyone, which is nice. Which is really good. I wonder what he's gonna say about my 2 missing men. Hopefully he understands that, hey, I suck at video games. The Soviet sucks at video games. So who's that? Whist in the north, you feel the cold cross your skin, blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and go to the Lord's Hall. Where is? I'm gonna talk to him. My name is Soviet, a vassal of the north, and blah blah blah. So we can enlist in the army, which is really nice. I may have to do that off camera just to get a couple more gold. We can have someone pay, or I mean, pray for us. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, 300 coins. Ooh, I gotta, ooh, that was a bad call. I gotta read it. So who do we have to meet up to? So I went to the Winterfell. I went to Winterfell and the pointy end. Tell Robb Stark. Ah, here he is. I missed him. I thought you were another unimportant character. But I know you. Here he is, Robb Stark. My name is Soviet. Comrade. Your Grace, I have urgent news that needs your attention. Please continue. I traveled from King Landings with 2 of your loyal soldiers. They're all dead. I'm here to tell you that your Lord Father Edward Stark has been taken into Lannister custody for reasons of high treason. I thank you for your loyalty in these desperate times, Soviet. The news has already reached us, so we did that for nothing. Are you kidding me? We did that for nothing. I hope you join us when we march south on King's Landing. Let's see if Lord Tywin really does shit gold. Now, Soviet, if I'm off to war with, I need a small problem that needs to be taken, which needs to be taken care of. Sure, I'm really able to help what needs to be done. Some wildling scums have managed to pass the wall, and my scouts report they attacked a small farmstead. You can't do that yourself. Grab some sleep and get a bodyguard. So let's try to get a bodyguard. I only have 95 stags. Hopefully we can enlist with the army. I think I'll have to do that off camera for a little bit, but that may request. Offline with peasant. I can't even. There's 72 stags. So we have 2 men. What is his? Peasant drink. I don't really care about drinking. We have a traveling merchant and a traveling keeper. So we have 2 men under our command, but they're peasants. Hopefully we can get some better stat men. But I think that's a pretty good time to leave off at. I hope you enjoyed our lackluster Winterfell experience at the moment. Northmen should be, or the wildlings should be around this area. There's Night's Watch up here, and then I guess the wildlings are free folk. So I'm gonna leave with that. This has been a fun adventure so far. If you'd like to see more, leave a comment or a like, and I hope to see you around in the world of Westeros. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. So hopefully next time we can get some stuff done and have a better campaign. But I think that's how the Starks felt at the beginning, and they wanted us to enjoy that same fate. So this is the Soviet signing off.